In order to successfully complete her college education and obtain her diploma within the remaining 8 months, the girl summoned up her courage and approached the new transfer student, hoping to survive until graduation under the man's protection. There was a reason for this. She noticed that this new transfer student was extraordinary. The man was personally introduced into the class by the principal and received special attention from the counselor, leading her to believe that the man's identity must be quite remarkable. So, the girl mustered up the courage to find the transfer student, hoping to rely on the man's shelter to make it through until graduation. It turned out that the girl had been very timid since childhood and never dared to resist whenever she was bullied by her classmates. There were always some students who would gang up on her, cornering her in the classroom and throwing all the contents of her school bag onto the floor. But unexpectedly, this time the girl decided not to endure it any longer. She secretly pressed the record button on her voice recorder, intending to document the entire process of being bullied. Just as the school bully was about to strike again, a voice suddenly came. The man appeared like a savior, like a beam of light shining into the girl's endless darkness and illuminating her world. She desperately wanted to grasp this beam of light, but her timid nature made her quickly retract her hand. In the end, she only gently touched the man's fingers as a gesture of gratitude. However, this simple touch stirred a special excitement in the man's heart, who was in his adolescence. She thought it was just a small episode in life, but to her surprise, during the class the next day, the man was actually led into her class by the principal. The man exchanged a brief glance with the girl and then pointed to the seat next to her, indicating that he wanted to be her desk mate. The man's blatant approach towards the girl made the school bully extremely uncomfortable. The school bully had a crush on a senior who also showed interest in the girl. Now, with the transfer student insisting on being the girl's desk mate, the school bully felt even more resentful and walked over as soon as the class ended.